Yeah, let's continue. After this time waste. What a shame. Took really time to set up this police mod list. What a joke. Nobody will give me the time back. Okay, defensive fire. Good, yeah, we took out the T-34s and the KV-1s. And a couple of the T-70s, but they are not really a danger. But there's in the hinterland, there's definitely minimum 2 platoons rolling around. And that that AT gun, I forgot about it, yeah. Yeah, okay. What? Oh. They killed those dudes. Yeah, those Russian Donis, man, in the woods. Stupid that the advanced segment is so easy to skip. Should deactivate that one. See what happens if I deactivate that. Ah yeah, okay. Then I don't need to press it. Yeah, but no, I need to press. Okay. For every unit, okay. No, it's the same basically. I don't know what the difference is. Yeah, that unconfirmed kill. It's not a confirmed kill, unfortunately. What was it? Ah, AT rifle. Who fired it at me? That dude? From that range, yeah. Nice. Oh, Tiger. What? Oh. Man, what a bad luck. One of the tigers killed the engine. Stop shooting at my tiger. Who the heck is shooting at me? wait, I'm not button up, right? I'm button up. Why the fuck are they shooting at me? Crazy? Why are they allowed so often to shoot at me? Are they slowing me down, is it? Guys will blow you up. Crazy, how often are they shooting? Never seen something like that. And it was an AT rifle firing. Oh yeah. So maintained rate of fire. I've never seen this thing fire, I don't know what, 10 times at me. Oh man, and that tiger's now okay, but at night we might repair him, okay. It's not lost yet. Or they damaged the optics or whatever. I mean, they've never seen a tiger before. It's the first time they see a tiger. But I mean, I don't know if in the full ASL rules there's component damage. Well, in combat mission can also be sometimes a bit too crazy, man. Classic in combat mission is getting your gun destroyed. I mean, of course, happened. Oh, is that annoying, man, in combat mission. You have the King Tiger, yeah? and not King Tiger. What is the biggest tank ever? That was the Jagdtiger, exactly. You have a Jagdtiger, man. Finally, think, okay, actually, you even position that Jagdtiger on a hill, and then some fucking Sherman fires at your gun, and the gun blows up. That is the worst moment in combat mission. Wonder what happened with those other tanks. Yeah, I will now bypass the infantry. I want to reach that position. Watch out, was that crew? I mean, they've fired us. We need to, come on, speed up. Ist doch gut mal, was ist hier los, Junge? Hier. Who is firing at me here 15,000 times? What is it? Is it turn 5 man Russian infinite defense fire? I've never seen that. Everybody's firing here. Those guys, yeah. Got us pinned, man. Can't believe it. Now again, 5,000 times fire. Oh, it stopped, okay. Can't believe it. Man, somebody rolled 20 times rate of fire. Somebody had birthday. Huh? Well, that sound came exactly. I was thinking some tank fire at those guys. better not end up in the open. Ah, you can push in. Wait, then those guys can also double time into that position. Yeah. Ah, yeah. You can switch movement mode in between, but you of course suffer the penalty then. Ah, yeah, didn't know that. Okay, good. In case those guys run into our trap. They shouldn't see us. But they of course aware that we are here. Ah, the tank, yeah, exactly, the tank can move. I was thinking it's immobilized. Yeah, the gun, we might repair it. Keep moving. What the heck? Ah, AT rifle, okay, I mean, sure, you can do some damage, yeah. Again, you never want to be fired at. But no matter if it's this Warfender mentality, it can't penetrate me, it will not do no damage, it's complete nonsense. You never want to be, I mean, just small arms, okay, yeah. And Tiger is a Tiger, but never know, some lucky hit, it might jam something, the turret or whatever, it might somehow damage optics, which unfortunately is not represented here. Or perhaps to some extent abstracted, I don't know, into immobilized or something. Combat Mission 2 is really the only game that ever simulated that, which was really good. Back then, Shock Force. I mean, that game was also a revolution. I mean, that Charles Moyan, man, a genius. With Shock Force. I think that was the first game with VBIEDs and everything else. IEDs. RPGs. Cages. Crazy game. Left that tank in motion. So, but yeah, so it will be a bit harder, but normally they can't miss that thing from 200-300 meters with the AT rifle. But at least they can't properly target at something. Ah, that guy didn't fire? Okay. Ah, Tony, come on, that's... Ja, okay, der in der Woods. That crew got eliminated, right? What? Ah, after that phase, that unit should get eliminated. So, okay, he can't flee. No, I don't think so. That guy surrounded, should die. Finally, that fucking AT gun, man. That crew should not come back. Yeah, here they will end up in the open now, I don't think so. They should end up and surrender. Seriously, they're allowed to move? Yeah. I mean, they try to. What? Ah, because they pinned. Ah, shit, they're exposed. Wait, if I now advance, no, then they can defensive. Yeah, but they can't defensive fire on it. Yeah, but it's dangerous. Could now advance all those dudes. Infiltrate, basically. Who are those dudes? Oh, there's even reinforcements incoming. Ah, now they split off. Okay. Yeah. For now advance, then they start with their fire phase and on the other hand, what I'm supposed to do here, we need to fight. Is what it is. Just hoping that one of the tanks might, but I need to move on. I mean, the Tiger, yeah, perhaps that was useless. We could have simply moved on. Because the Tiger's here immobilized anyways. We can keep those guys at bay. Casualties. Ja, ist doch gut jetzt hier, Leute. Macht so ein Stress hier. Ah, okay. Der Machine Gun Sergeant, okay. Oh, that's not good. Never seen a screen like that. Perhaps I need to press something. Uh-oh. Oh, when did I save? Okay. Never seen a screen like that. I think that thing crashed. Depends on the mission design. Maybe in general it's nothing special. It's predictable. Those guys will survive, or what? Okay. I mean, offensive operation is of course the biggest challenge, as always. Especially in a game of this complexity. But I mean, some mission designers, they can pull it off pretty good, or at least get their balance right. They came here, but if they come back and get back into that AT gun now, because it fucking crash. But they even survived that in the open. Unbelievable. Good, tank can repaired operation again, that is good news. that 8-8 impacted right into that group. We have nothing left anymore. There's nothing left here, I don't know if... I think we're broken here. I give the don't fire unnecessary. Those guys also got wrecked. The machine gun malfunctioned. Never seen that. Didn't know that it can happen with, due to enemy fire. That guy blasted at 75 and only a 10 left. Wounded. No mercy. Good, those positions are done. Now push. Vodka Pushkin. To Hill 252.2. I mean, there's a lot of elite units that can self-rally, that is a problem. But I have no time to... I mean, I could of course then come back and capture those objectives, yes, of course. Annoying. On the other hand, the tiger's sitting here. Shouldn't be that easy to make it past the tiger. The crew got eliminated here. Oh, okay. I think there's minefields, yeah. Not sure. Good. Not good. Reverse. Wait for the tigers. Tigers in the hand.
Man, those guys, yeah. Also in bold.
I'm aber da ist. Advancing fire from that range, absolutely impossible. Lieutenant, come out. Come on. Over. Not those guys. No, they fired. Do I need to retreat those guys? I mean, they're pinned. No, okay. I don't know, I mean there's tanks incoming, perhaps we should wait first before those Tonys figure it out, yeah. Let's retreat to the buildings. The problem is they will now receive a fire phase. I think we will lose more Panzer force. There's a fourth one. Okay. That is basically... That is still old. No, wait, 75. Yeah, there's a 75 Stummel. Oh no, exactly, no, 75 long was then the big one, yeah. And then there was a very big one. For the Panther. The Panther was basically double long, high velocity. Uh-oh. Okay, 2 misses. Yeah, that guy. Oh, come on. Nice. Stück, come on. Hat's mich verarscht, ne? Ah, ja, der in motion now. No, they were standing. A joke here. Yeah, okay, but they missed us. Happens. shit, he's a motion. Are you kidding me? That's how you do it. Unfortunately. The Stuck can take out another. Ah, damn it. The Stuck was seeing that dude, right? Should have. Yes, that's a motion. Yeah. Immobilized. Keep moving. Don't stop. Shit. Guess we really better get into that rebel here. Now would be great if you could capture enemy equipment. Making a full ASL rules that you can do that with some penalty. On the other hand, yeah, AT gun is not that easy. If you're not trained for AT guns. It's definitely not that easy. Not like a machine gun or whatever, which you perhaps can figure out in minutes. Everybody's missing here. Ah, is it getting dark? So, yeah, I think that's perhaps the reason. They're already fighting in the... So everybody's missing each other here. I don't know, I guess so. Hold. Hold. Wait. What? Herr Unteroffizier! He's almost on us! No, wait. Center mass, wait. Fire! If you miss, we are done. Oh, shit. Must be really dark, man. Even the AT rifle is missing here. You see nothing, I guess. It's too dark or what? There's no time, but in the mission briefing, day 1 is going turn 1 to turn 8. I don't know if there's some, but that looks somehow strange, man. They're missing here each other. I guess there's some sort of, and then it transitions to night. So it could be that there's already. I mean, the visibility is still here. Yeah? I don't know. Somehow crazy how they miss each other here at close range. What? Even the Tiger misses. Das, also jetzt reicht's hier. Ist gar nicht. Didn't penetrate. What the heck? Ei. Should have fired the APCR, man. I mean, normally a 75er also penetrates. Yeah? So, the long 75er penetrates. The T-34 can penetrate the T-34 all aspect. At this point, it is not that crazy anymore. But yeah, unlucky angle. Okay, now the Soviets fire back here. I hope it will. That will be not crazy brutal. Wait, first fire, can we fire again? Ooh. Oh, shit. There's nothing moved. Yeah, okay. You can fire a second time with the other weapons. Wait, I receive another fire. They fired advancing fire. Yeah, we are currently in their turn, so I will receive one more fire phase before they fire. Okay. Very good. Probably miss. But must be darkness or something. I've never seen such tanks missing each other so crazy. Get wrecked, man. Okay, Tonys, come on. Don't miss, man. Good. Wait. Okay, that tank is shocked. There was some damage, but the tank was not destroyed. The crew freaked out, whatever. Okay, that is good. What? Was a APCR? Oh, das ist bad Wolframsgeschoss hier. I mean, the APCR is also very reliant, even more reliant than the regular AP round on angle. On a bad angle, the APCR round I think might be even worse than. Yeah, actually, for the 8.8, I don't. Come on, if that time. Oh Mann, ey, das gibt's doch nicht. Okay, but at least that tank is shocked. Shock can also translate to that they leave the tank. Or they might simply recover immediately. Who knows? Should freak them out a bit more. Please fire on the tank. Fire the machine guns on the tank. Those dudes are freaking out. Where's the machine gun? Oh, damn it, it's behind. Was already so dark. Ah, okay. Are those guys? It's level 1. With the brush here. Ah, the bit. Yeah, whatever, there's some alloys degradation. Wait, that guy didn't fire, right? No. We're not done yet. Stuck didn't fire. Oh, ein Stuck. Iron crosses. Show me where the iron Stucks grow. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? Really? Oh, shit. What? Yeah, but he's looking. Yeah, okay. Oh man, now turning that Tony around. Yeah, but that guy is shocked. Sorry, I need to work efficiently here. Oh. Revive. Ja, ist doch gut, ey. Was ist denn hier los, Mann, mit meinen APCR-Rounds, man? Was ist hier? What's going on, man? So T-34's not blowing up. Oh, that's one of the new Stucks. Is he at least shocked or something? Didn't read. No, he isn't. Ah, he's in motion. Ah, yeah, okay. Ah, that's why everybody's missing. Those dudes are driving around here like crazy. Okay, those guys not. Should have fired those with the Tiger. They're standing still. Everything is moving. Those Soviet tanks are moving. And probably here also that tank is moving. I forgot about that. Yeah, moving tanks. It's basically they're moving around and not stopping. Which makes it almost impossible to fire properly. Or sometimes also to hit, depends. Of course, worse to hit than to get hit. Okay, I want to be in that state farm before, but they're probably sitting there already. Before night. Nine perhaps might be not that bad to attack at night. Ah, nah, man. Can get killed. The attack usually, yeah, it depends, but usually attack force will suffer hard. Oh shit! Yeah, that is those guys who probably retreated 10 years ago. They're now half squad. They are now almost. Damn it! Machine gun broken. No, wait, nothing happened. Machine gun is broken. It's not good. Didn't expect them here. Yes, the elite units. Letting them running away with a leader is never good. They will come back. But I mean, there was nothing. I mean, we were busy combating with tanks and everything. Possibly nothing we could do about that. Stop firing my Tiger. Fire, those dudes or what? Yeah. Is the Tiger fine? Yeah. Move the Stuck. Was a good idea. No problem. Yeah, sometimes that is, I mean, in the full ASL, you have, I think, 45 degrees as well. That is a bit annoying in this fucking game. You have always those super, I mean, that is 45 degrees. Is it? Such a crazy... no, that is not 1, 2... That is... How the fuck is that? That guy outside of the... Crazy. It's almost like... I mean, if he's outside when I move once, it is 90 degrees. Sorry, that's too bad. Like I said with the turret shit on the hull. I know in the full roost it's not like that, yeah. It's so often with that facing so annoying. It's exactly a perfect case. One dude is barely in, one dude is barely out, and you can't get them both in. It is so stupid. Really one of the biggest, I don't know, perhaps I guess in the ASL starter kit, perhaps the rules are like that to simplify it. And that's why it's called starter kit, yeah. That's why we need somebody to, but who cares, man, wargaming is dying anyways. So I guess we will never get that. Yeah, I should check if I got the Crusader, the Crusader key. Wait, give me a second. Every wargaming site is closing down, modding sites closing down. I've also doubted that Battlefront will release a combat mission 3. I think those dudes already sold out to... I mean, the games are also now on GOG. Didn't realize that. Can now buy all those Combat Mission 2 games on GOG. I was thinking, what? 2 years ago, man, Steam, no, many, not 2 years, but some more years ago. No, not Steam, now it's already on GOG. Being sold everywhere. Email. I don't know if... I mean... When was the last Combat Mission release? I can't even tell. That was, I think, the expansion pack for... yeah, that Normandy campaign, yeah. D-Day. Was it last year? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, here. Yeah, I got a copy. Of Crusades WDS. Thanks to WDS. Oops, I check that out now. But first I want to see how the tank battle goes. But yeah, tank combat, I think tank combat is the biggest weakness because it lacks too many rules. The full, if you check the full ASL, that has so many tank rules for all tanks and everything. This starter kit is simply... Crusaders Book 1. Cool. It's one good message here after wasting that time on this police. Setting that up cost me 2 or 3 hours and then playing half an hour and realizing what the heck. And yeah, crashing before that. Okay. So we will play, I will check out here WDS Crusades. Rumble, true. Was a should leave, yeah. They recommend me to go to Rumble. think I'm on YouTube, I'm blacklisted. Even the new channel, man, is complete. I don't know. Or there's simply too much. But I definitely noticed that when the channel got AI banned, demonetized, that you immediately saw the access and everything, the clicks, view time. And I could believe that a company like Google or YouTube, they, which they are together, which they are so sinister, they would probably even put, they have some algorithm that your phone number, because I have my phone number but I have probably everything, man. They interconnect everything. I don't even have the possibility to, I don't know, make a new account without them knowing that I'm basically the dudes from Smart Wargame. Because they will realize it anyways. By IP, by phone number, by whatever it is. Those leechers, they are saving all information. They probably know better than me how often I go on toilet. I don't know even if that is a joke. Probably don't know, man. Did you ever see what websites capture? If you ever, I mean, I was not in charge of a website, but I had friends or something who showed me those what you call those commands and not command those management softwares, exactly, CMS or what is it called, content management system or something like that, and they get everything out of you, how long you hover over some object. And the crazy thing is, if from which pages you are coming, sometimes you're carrying a cookie around and they know that you're coming right from the tank porn side towards Amazon. That you is into tank porn, okay, man. Location, exactly, location. You can, whatever how often you will say no, please, no, please, no. They don't give a damn. They will simply, I mean, they are basically now in the Wild West. They are basically in an unregulated area. They are so huge. The European Union at least tried, with those laws to somewhat limit the reach of those crawlers, but those big companies, they don't give a single damn. Because of the globalization, you can't control them as it's simply impossible. They simply collect whatever they want. How do you want to control it? And what do you want to do to them? They give you 5,000 pages Euler, which they, but in 1 week they updated anyways or whatever, and half of this stuff is not even mentioned. And so I don't know, I have somehow the feeling, because I had now already 2 YouTube and they seem like completely inaccessible almost. Perhaps I should really check Rumble out. I don't know. It's fucking Gestapo tube. Napola tube. And now especially gaming. Yeah, it's true. I heard that story. There's a lot of gamers saying that in the recent years somehow they're. I mean, there's also more gaming. Gaming, I guess, is also the easiest. On the other hand, I mean, a lot of people invest a ton of work into that. Simply let's plays like I'm doing raw footage. I mean, look at some people, man. They invest 20 hours into a video and they get 1,000 clicks, and it's crazy. But you're right, I heard that, and especially war shit and so. If you play war, if I play war games, already something is wrong with me. I must be some bad person, man. Because if you play, what you play in games, you want also to do in reality, yeah? Like that Halo dude, man. When that monkey, I'm so against weapons. Good that I'm so happy that I can design for Halo rather fantasy science fiction weapons. I would never design real looking weapons because I'm so against weapons. I find the weapons in Halo look despite they look a bit futuristic, they still look like an assault rifle and everything. The sniper rifle looks like a sniper rifle. That dude. But you see what there's some people they have completely they can't take reality fiction apart. So if I don't know, I like, for example, I like World of Guns, but I don't need to own or I like to play shooters. Doesn't mean I want to go to shoot people or whatever. Yeah. I mean, if you ask me, people should rather do war and shoot each other in games. I think even it is probably even better that we can do that. Perhaps I think really people have less incentive to do it in reality. But yeah, that is really on YouTube. You could notice that this. I think my mistake was, man, when I was playing this WDS mod for campaigns or whatever, and I picked Israel against Hamas or something. Already got blacklisted hard. Yeah, well, and I never took any side. I always remained neutral, but I think I pressed the wrong side immediately when AI bot engaged. So stupid, man. And imagine, simply by AI, without any human intervention. That's what we are worth nowadays, man. 3,000 videos killed. I mean, those videos would be trashed anyways because they reduce the quality. So they start also reducing the quality beforehand. They do that silently in order to save money, and like Twitch is now also removing bots from smaller channels. Yeah, that is true. Monopolies are really bad for us consumer. And YouTube really simply has a monopoly. That's what I mean, they hold those content creators hostage. You almost will find no content creator who likes YouTube, but you are held hostage by them. The one world government doesn't need any man interested in guns. The one world yeah, okay, yeah, true. Don't ask questions, consume product, no guns please. Exactly, play your game, shut the fuck up. And yeah. And I rather, again, yeah, I'm rather absolutely not like here war is great or whatever. I mean, everybody who knows on my channel, I never put any political shit or whatever in. I never, even if I played some stuff like, I don't know here, EZs versus US forces in a combat mission scenario, I never said here, yeah, get wrecked or whatever, or yeah, let's kill those infidels or whatever. I simply shut the fuck up. Or when we played Ukraine against Russia, I remember dudes coming in, man, I played Ukraine and I played Russia, then I played Ukraine, then I played Russia. Because gaming and reality is two pair of shoes, yeah. I might have an opinion on some stuff, but doesn't need to, don't need to put that into my leisure. There's those people that need to have an opinion on everything and need to communicate it. That is nowadays this, no. Nobody gives a shit, shut the fuck up. Play your game, shut the fuck up. That's why nobody likes video game journalists. Because, Jimmy, make that game review. I don't want to know about your politics and I don't want to that influence your stuff. Or game developers that do this stuff. That's why nobody likes them. We want to play game exactly in order to escape from this shit here. Nah, I should make here some fridge vlog. Or something like that. I should play some, yeah, non-war games. I don't know, Rumble, but I mean, yeah, happens. 2018, I never expected that. That's why I was never prepared for that. It went down the drainer very, very, very fast. I think, yeah, 2020, that was really where stuff went really, man. Suddenly so, la 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 la, you come on, or 2020, yeah, 2020, 2021, and especially 2022. I got here Crusaders Book 1, yeah, we will check it out right then. I just want to enter tank battle here. Can anybody fire? No. Ah, those dudes, damn it, yeah, but that is not good. Nobody can advance fire into those. This thing is broken. Yeah, I will check it out, perhaps if you're here then you can tell me something that's cool. Need some Crusader, because I wasted today 2 hours or something on this LSPD mod. Got me on boiling temperature. Still need to drink a beer or something to get to drain my my sorrow. Man, I forgot to drink it. I forget always to drink that. It's so bad. Such a bad habit. It's such. Always. Wait. Didn't I wanted to drink a beer? Damn it! I forgot it. Wait, where's my beer? So I always thinking, man, what is those T-34s for? I can't hit them. But I think it is dark now or something is. But yeah, one dude blow up. Those Panzer IVs, man, I really had a bad time today here in that mission. But the Panzer IV, the long-barreled Panzer IV could penetrate those T-34s. Even later, the T-34-85s, which were, I don't know, were they better armored. Not sure. Normally, they look bigger, definitely. I mean, but they have additional Tony inside. I remember always when I played Combat Mission with the Panzerkampfwagen Kanone 75 lang, approached some T-34 frontally, and then somebody on the stream, no, you can't attack the T-34 from front. Some 80-year-old dude, man, who read about the T-34 as a slope, and he, yeah, okay, the slope is everything. You can't attack him. That is not good. So me not responding, simply rolling up to the T-34 and blasting that thing into pieces. And then that dude never said anything again. Yeah, we made some progress. That cannon was really good. I mean, it worked up to end of the year. I mean, it even took out Pershings. Pershings. Yeah, no, there was a Pershing, I think, yeah. There was not really many. I don't know. Was there a Pershing that got taken out by a Pack 75? The Panther died to the Pershing, right? I don't know. To what died the Panther died? Where was it in that city? Where that camera footage is from. Anyways, it's not important, but it was a pretty good cannon, and they mounted it in Kursk as a en masse. It could be Firefly or 76er US. I mean, the Firefly was the best. The British one. The British cannon was even better than the US 76er. The whatever pounder. Pounder with cheese. Quarter pounder with cheese gun. Well, I think there was a Pershing versus Panther duel, but I'm not sure. I mean, the Pershing was not really a super heavy tank. It was rather medium heavy tanker. It was not no. It was a 90mm cannon. It was not now some super tank or whatever, like the Turtle tank which they built later. That T100 or whatever. That was a. Firefly. The Firefly. I mean, the British and the US. They had both similar calibers. I mean, for the anti-tank role. But the British cannon was a bit better. The British cannon looks also a bit different from the US one. The Firefly is the British one, which was the best anti-tank Sherman. The US also had a high velocity 76 anti-tank, yeah, which could not knock out, for example, Tigers. But the British one was even a bit better. I think Firefly is only the British one is called Firefly, yeah. And the US had, I don't know, did the British ever had this, what did you call it, water storage of ammo? Wet storage? What did they call the... Easy 8, exactly, Easy 8, that was a famous US 76er. Probably also 75er. Nah, Easy 8 was only 76er. I think. Was a wet storage for the regular ones, I don't know. Firefly was US made? No, I think it is. Perhaps you're right. We can check. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. No, Firefly is the British one with the British whatever pounder, which translates to 76, but it was slightly better than the US one. Than the US 76 high velocity. But they both could knock out Tigers. I mean, you had to be somewhat close, not long range. But it was possible. Problem was both fielded rather low numbers because they didn't need those tanks. People always had this Tiger scare, but the Germans didn't have that many tanks. I think there was one Tiger per, I don't know what, probably 1,000 Allied tanks, I don't know. But the Germans had really little tanks. Everything was on the Eastern Front. 17 pounder, exactly. Yeah, you see the muzzle device is a bit different from the US one. And they all have this white painting in order to make them more look like a 75er, so the Tigers will not prioritize them from afar. Yeah, a million of Panzer IV even Panzer IIIs got mistaken for Tigers. Yeah, there was massive Tiger scale. There was 1,000 Tigers per day reported probably even a half track was reported as a Tiger. Yeah, true. Yeah, I think they made about 50k in 2000 or so. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And most of those Tiger ones were on the Eastern Front. Yeah. Or is that number for the Western Front? I don't know. But yeah, there was not that many. And the problem is about the 70 pounder. I don't know, 70 pounder is a bit better, but especially the US 76mm is really shitty at infantry support. It's a really bad gun for high explosive. The 75 is way better. That's why they rather deployed the 75. It was simply easier and cheaper. But then people kept complaining, and then they said, okay, yeah, good. Let's deliver more 76s. Yeah, the Russians were completely crazy with the tank production. And, I mean, T-34s, they also made thousands of Su-76, yeah. It's basically also some small Tony which carries basically the T-34 gun. Please. Is there nobody inside? Yeah, Tony, Sergeant, shit, the squad is lost. Yeah, leave the machine gun. Oh, hello. Wait, we can assault those guys. Nah, we can't. Okay, but we kill those guys. Perhaps we can recover the machine gun later on. But we can't fight those dudes right now. Or we can. What's going on? I can't... Oh, it's... they already moved, okay. The Soviets were crazy. I mean, they built so many tanks that there are too many tanks they had to then export them into half of the world to get rid of all those T-34s. I mean, there's those crazy pictures of Berlin. They didn't even ship those tanks back. They simply left them there because it was cheaper to produce a new one. Okay. But the 85 was... I mean, the optics were never that good, but... Yeah, there's Soviet optics. The German optics are also not that good. But it was good enough. The Germans always need everything good. I think later on then they started, but too late. Then they said, okay, come on, let's do it cheaper. I don't know how the heads are. It's probably also a lot of stuff was removed. Compared to a Stuck. But for example, a Stuck, the Stuck 4, yeah. It's also they had already the remote weapon stations. You could use the machine gun via periscope and to fire around you while inside. It's nothing new. Remote weapon stations already existed in planes. Yeah, I mean, the Soviets had quite sophisticated tactics. One of the most successful military operations in history is Bagration. I mean, they completely nuked Army Group Center. Simply nuked them. And it was highly coordinated effort. If you hear some expert on TV saying the Russians they are doing the same human wave attacks like in World War II, then you know that dude is simply a clueless bitch. I mean, sure, in the beginning there was a lot of cluelessness, especially in the first years, and end 41 and early 42. But 44, man, Bagration was one of the most successful operations ever. Those dudes, man, they crashed so into the German lines, crazy. Sure, I mean, sure they took more losses, but I mean that is typical for offensive force. But that was, I mean, crazy. I mean, Army Group Center simply got completely checkmate. Bagration was absolutely a catastrophe. Everybody's only talking about Stalingrad and whatever. I mean, good, Germany was then finished, yeah? But Bagration was really the complete. This is the Todesstoß, yeah, the death blow, the complete death blow. The entire army group simply stopped existing in days. Good, they trained in Russian. Yeah, exactly. They had the secret tank program they're running. That's why many of those German tanks are called Traktor. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Nah, this is all bullshit. Always this Russian human wave attacks. People don't even know what a human wave attack is. Also what you nowadays see in Ukraine is not human wave attacks. It's complete nonsense, man. It's also Western low IQ TV. It is simply attacking under complete hunter-killer drone infestation is simply a complete brutality. People, but those yappas, they can't simply. It's really crazy, man. How easy some people can earn their money. Sometimes we also like to be such a yappa. Blah blah, yeah, human wave attack, yeah, Human wave attack is simply if you send dudes without any regard for cover into enemy lines. That is what a human wave is, and you send them wave. Yeah. Also, this meat wave shit is also so disrespectful. Meat waves. Yeah, Korean War exactly. Had some. Also World War II in the early time, or perhaps also later. But for example, late 41, Stalin wasted a lot of manpower in useless counterattacks. But he then stopped, finally listening to some of his commanders. But there was also, of course, a lot of waste up to 42, early 42, in useless counterattacks. But also seldom human wave attacks. Human wave is simply you put Tonys into a line and they simply rush into the enemy position. And whoever drops, and no cover, nothing, you simply run into the enemy. That is really quite a crazy tactic, very desperate. Perhaps the Japanese also did that, I'm pretty sure, in crazy final suicidal charges. But more out of fanatical reasons than tactical reasons. But if I hear those yappas nowadays, man, meat wave attacks, human wave attacks are so stupid, It's also simply telling so much the untruth. Yeah, those Banzai attacks, I mean, that was brutal. That was brutal. Yeah. Brutal. I can't imagine, man. I mean, war is always brutal and bestialic, but man, I don't know. I mean, the Pacific is somehow a bit also not a forgotten war, but was really interesting to hear this Dan Brown podcast or whatever, that US soldiers that fought in Europe or Africa couldn't connect with those dudes from Pacific because their experience was so different. I mean, both were fighting for survival, but the Pacific was, yeah, exactly, hand to hand and stuff like that, and mutilated bodies. I mean, the Japanese were also complete brutal to their enemies. They didn't consider them human. I mean, those dudes were completely wackos, yeah. And then in jungle, man, this is on. Okay, man. Yeah, exactly. I mean, whoever was in a jungle or in jungle-like environments on those islands or whatever, or even close, I mean, there's of course very different types of jungles, but it's still brutal. I mean, that is those dudes, man, the Pacific, man, shipping to some island, also those amphibious attacks always over and over again. For some random island somewhere. Nobody ever knew about, yeah, if you fight for France or whatever. If you fight for, I don't know, some island you never heard before. And then you hear, oh, they decide to build the airfield on the other island. It was not that important. Yeah. I mean, was yeah, and all those battles brutal, man. Here, all those landings, and you never knew when the next landing is coming. I mean, that's crazy. The unit that is portrayed in Burden of Command, the cotton balers, they did 4 amphibious landings in Africa and Europe. That's also crazy. Yeah. But minus D-Day. I think they didn't participate in D-Day. Not sure. That's crazy, man. D-Day here. I mean, but some of those amphibious landings were basically almost with 0 enemy contact. But still. Uh-oh. Should I fire back before he fires at me? Turn 8. But it's now, I think it's now dark. So, nobody, but they now destroyed here basically almost my entire platoon. Yeah, my entire platoon of Panzer Force stopped existing. I'm now down to 1 Tiger, the other Tiger got engine malfunction. Perhaps we can repair it in the night. Are those guys still in motion? No. Ah, okay, they're standing still. Hold on. Ah, that guy didn't move. Ah, that guy is yeah, okay. Finally. But somehow I now want to play WDS Pacific. There's not so many good tactical Pacific games. Combat Mission never dove into that. Steel Panthers, yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, Steel Panthers, okay. And Steel Panthers Pacific. Yeah, no, there's squad battles, but squad battles I still find something is off with the formula. I can't tell what. It's simply the feeling. If I play Combat Mission, I often say, man, that feels right. That feels like what you learned in reality, or what you can translate that. Even in this game, minus the tank combat. The tank combat, I don't know. And sometimes the distances are really hard to grasp what is really happening there. That's, but in the full ASL it is different. If somebody, I don't know, but probably will never see it. Somebody would really make a game out of the full ASL rules, man. Man, those guys who hold the, I mean, yeah, they probably don't make that much money with it. There's almost probably no ASL players left. Same with wargaming, it's probably also a dying breed. The WDS, I don't know, something is wrong with the John Tiller formula. Perhaps they can fix it one day, because they're now also paying a bit attention to the squad battle games. Because that was basically the worst selling games, crazy. Everybody was only buying the operational games. Well, I'm rather the fan of tactical. Squad battles is the worst selling, perhaps the naval games, okay, but in contrast to panzer battles and campaign, Panzer battles and what is the other one called? I forgot the in between. Kursk Northern, Kursk Southern, Africa. Yeah, wait, Tony. What is with that guy? Ah, that guy is again. Yeah, is he? I hate that. I can't move the tank now. Ah, okay. That's fine. Ah, that dude is shocked. Didn't notice. Hello, mate. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, we lost 3 tanks, they lost 2 tanks, yeah, it's acceptable. It would be a complete different story if I would have my second tiger. Should retreat that guy here. The Stuck. That guy recovered from shock. That's why those tanks blew up, probably. I don't know, man, that machine gun. I don't want to leave it behind. It's dangerous. Do we want to check out the farm? It's defense fire, okay. I could have fired on those guys, but I don't know. They're probably moving towards the farm. I can't let them recover there, otherwise it will take more blood to capture it. Not much left here of our tank force. A lot of stuck here behind. But if we have luck, we might recover 3 tanks. Basically double our tank force. Why the Soviets will recover nothing here. So that stuff is blown up. Somehow didn't meet my goals for the first days because we're still stuck here in the tank battle. Can't proceed with the infantry. No, man! Fuck yourself, man. Oh, Stuck failed to recover from shock. It's now an unconfirmed kill, and will probably as of now the chance is even higher that it will fail right before the night. God damn. The Russians, of course. Yeah, now we lost visual. God. Tank force here, man. Really not happy with you. Only with the Tigers. Rest of you, no. Hitting nothing, man. Not hitting any barn. Jumping out of the tank, getting immobilized. So, it is what it is. I will probably lose that Stück as well. And is immobilized, yeah. As if I simply drive into that infantry. I'm really angry now. Angry wargamer. Let's try. Ah shit, now I used him in the fire segment. That was a big mistake, I think. What happens if you change only the hull? Is that guy... No. Hull change is fine, it seems. Now that is of course bad. I can't proceed with the infantry. On the other hand, we can sneak. We can try to sneak around or T-34s. Might even take them out. Wait, Tigers in the hand? Yeah, you can close us our tanks. I did that several times. Especially at night. They're vulnerable at night. Makes sense. Ja, jetzt noch hier in die Farm rein. Also. Herr Leutnant, ich weiß nicht so recht. Jimmys, auf! I wait here. And get the iron crosses ready for you guys. I don't know, Tony, perhaps you come with us? Okay. Man, can I make it double time into the farm? Normal move into the farm, I don't know. Somebody's sitting inside there. Hey, Yuki. Ach du Scheiße! Ach du Himmel. Ja, okay, gut. Oh Mann. There's an entire company sitting inside here. Yeah. No, without tank, impossible. There's probably company size element sitting inside here. I mean, what does... That lieutenant, man, jumped out of the darkness when this one squad was hoping, okay, oh, please let it be empty. Man, I need to recover that machine gun, but it's still sitting there. We can't do our assault move. No, they're gone. Okay, pick up the machine gun. Yeah, I think you might now rather get used to that sergeant. So I have a very bad feeling for the lieutenant. I think Lieutenant will not come back anymore. If they can survive to the route segment. To adopt. It's only equipment. But there is also a capture point. Watch out, there's infantry here around. I like really the night gameplay, because it's a cat and mouse here. The screen should turn a bit darker, that would be great for the immersion. Okay, Tony's Verse hier, Veteran, okay. Leutnant, finden Sie und vernichten Sie die feindlichen Panzer. Oder umgehen Sie sie. Double time, James, come on. Hack that wall. That's it. Oh. Okay, no T-34 here. But they are not moving right now. I guess they are still sitting here in the same positions. One here. And one or two here. Bring that AT rifle into position in case he moves forward. That is, I don't know, getting closer. Where was he sitting? I think here, right? What is the current visibility? 2 axes. Yeah, okay, continue movement. Oh shit. Dead. Not enough action points. Recover weapon. Wait, what? You can recover enemy weapons? Since when that? Didn't know that. Ah, yeah, exactly. Why did he do that, man? Let me capture the machine gun. I know how to use those Soviet machine guns. Yeah, small arms, I don't know, I think. On the other hand, I don't know how often that happened. But they... I mean, you know those... You see those German soldiers running around with Papa Schas and everything, yeah. Of course, a machine gun is a bit different than a Papa Shah, but... You wouldn't get rid of your service weapon, and perhaps you wouldn't carry an additional machine gun. Or LMG. But those games are somewhat... that is also in squad leader, the LMG, MMG. Man, half of our infantry squad, German infantry squad was machine guns. So I don't know exactly what you... I mean, sure you... Sure they had dedicated MG 34s or 42s on tripods. But other than that, the later the war got, the more machine guns they had. Half of the squad is a machine gun. The Germans had so many machine guns. I mean, yeah, 2 per squad, or what was it, yeah. There's even sometimes 3. There's 6 machine guns per platoon, yeah. No, you would have to have 6 counters per platoon, man. That's almost strange, this machine gun thing. I don't know how they do that in squad leader, but that is somehow not working really out for the German side, at least. You could say that some of this is incorporated, perhaps, I don't know. But having a LMG counter for Germans, I mean, was everybody carried a... Something. Makes more sense for other sides, yeah, like for the Soviets. I mean, they also had always organic LMGs, no matter what. But especially those MMGs, yeah, those Maxims, or those bigger guns, they should be represented by... I don't know, but it's strange. If they roll into us and then run towards the tank and blow them up. I want to prepare here an ambush in case they come over the flank, while here the tanks are covering. I should I move the Stuck to the left? Nah, should be fine. I mean, 2 hexes. So visibility will be here. Ah, it's too late, bitch. Whatever hear it. Yeah, look at that. That is super annoying. And I mean, that is, what is it? Is it 5 pieces or what? It's definitely not 45 degrees. That is, I don't know what that is. 1, 2, 3. What is it? Yeah, 6 pieces of now. Yeah, 6 pieces, I guess. Yeah. So worse, man. I need. You always point at those things, yeah. But for turret, doesn't make sense. I want to point it in that direction. Which you can if you... no, can't. I'll have to move here. Yeah, okay, then do it. Ah, okay. Yes, a bit. So, okay. We figured it out. Ah, it's okay. But I always struggle in Tigers and Hunt with those turret facings. Should I bypass him? Or maybe... yeah, perhaps I should bypass him. And bring the target immediately to the farm. Oh, this guy's in the open. I mean, sooner or later we will ambush them. If you want. That here... yeah, come on, let's... Well, and I could now fire at them with machine gun and gun. I'll probably miss the first round at night. I mean, at night will be difficult anyways. But that state farm... needs to be captured. Those dudes are floating around here. Bypass him. This will be full speed. Can I do some sort of... nah. Should be fine if I go... oh! Man, gee, that was one of the worst okay. Now... okay, now we fucked them. Ah, that's not good. They could close us out me. Reverse. Ah, shit. That was a misclick. This unit assault moved. Therefore it cannot recover a support weapon. Oh, what's for a special rule, man? Oh, Junge. Tony, pick up that weapon. No, man. I'm tactical. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess because you wasted more time, man. Infiltrating that. Okay, yeah, makes sense. No, it's okay. Wasn't aware of that. I learned something. That you can't pick up after assault move. Unconfirmed kill. Oh, we made it. Okay. They might come after us. At least we're out of the... Now, can they fight us? No, they don't see us. It's 2 hexes, but I guess because we're in the woods or something. Oh, that was not good enough. Oh, it's good enough. Misclick. Yeah, I need to play that other game here. It's misclicking here. Did I save in the road phase? There was exactly one time I didn't phase in the road phase, right? I didn't save in the road phase. Then I misclick. That's how it goes. The advanced phase would have been good here. And here. And here. Was the worst advanced phase skip. Oh! Stuck is back in action? No, Stuck died. Wait, no. Stuck is back in action. No longer unconfirmed kill, okay. And Waffen Jimmy's recovered. The weapon transferred. I don't care. You have the machine gun. Jimmy, wait. Wait. For you, I think, yeah, won't get any better. For this base, no, it's not really a flank shot. Wait. Holy shit, okay. Fire. Herr Obergefreiter, sir, I saw that dark shape. I fired, but Jimmy, you missed, Tony. You fucking missed. Ja, ist klar. Fail to penetrate. Mhm. Ist schon okay. Ja. Jimmy, 75, 80 meters away. Fail to penetrate.
Well, what did he even hit? Front or what?
Yeah. Okay, but probably at night there's some penalty, I don't know.
Some shitty hit, yeah.
We could next, but half squad is not good. Should we close this out? But those dudes could fire on me, because they had rate of fire or something. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, breakthrough. Ah, perhaps not. So that Stuck is now outflanked. Is that doing anything? Shocked or something? I don't know. Probably not. We need to assault them. Performing Mirage check against... Oh, watch out. Using final protective fire. Ah yeah, okay, yeah, true. That is, if something is close to you and you use your final fire, you need to face a Mirage check. If they will break or not. Luckily they didn't break. Need to watch out with this useless fire. Because I never did that, I never had the situation that I'm getting here bypassed by tanks. And to see if an infantry squad can do anything. But I think you need to close assault them. There's nothing else you can do against them. At least against those. I was against lighter tanks, but... Come on, I want to see that now. That is our final action. Close assaulting those things. Yep. Before we play Crusaders. I mean, there must be even a bonus at night normally for infantry. For a tank, that must be a nightmare to get attacked at night by infantry. That is a pure nightmare. Complete nightmare. That is nightmare. I mean, they must blow up. If you have, of course, something with you, but even if you don't have anything with you, man, I don't know. You could throw something burning on the engine. We need to watch out. I mean, crews can also fire out of those. But night is a nightmare for a tank. Always when a combat mission dudes complain, my tank sees at night another tank pass by, you couldn't even see him. So unrealistic. Jimmy, if you would have sit in a Second World War tank
back in the days, with less light pollution, there was probably 10% of, especially in the Soviet Union, there's probably 1% of the light pollution, which means it was pitch black if there was not moon or something. Then you're sitting and you think you can see anything inside your tank, or even outside. Can't even walk in those conditions, you can walk against a tree. It's useless. Suddenly I have 2 platoons here. That will be quite challenging here. Everybody all in now. What? 5,000 infantry units coming in. No, don't get stuck. Uh-oh. Oh, Jimmy, no. I guess that's not a final kill. No, okay, we good. I heard somebody walking. Should I need to save? It's always when I forget to save or something when something happens with the game. No, something is working in it. Let that dude walk. Tigers, come on, Peter Fissler. You can do it. I heard somebody walking. Those boots. Oh no, it looks very bad. What's the AI calculating there? I see, calculate. What? Ah, yeah. What the heck? And there's a ton of boots. Every boot sound is 1 unit. I mean, normally you shouldn't hear it. Tanks okay, but because it tells you what. But you don't know if 1 unit is moving or several units are moving. Every unit moving 1 hex makes 1 boot sound, I guess. Those guys simply vaporized there. Good. Those guys are done. Do I want to try? No, I mean they tried out. You also failed to penetrate. What? They both hit my roof. Okay. I installed the classic combat mission games. Or broke them back from my hard drive. All 3 classic combat mission games have, I think, 15,000 custom scenarios. Can you imagine how crazy people were back in the early 2000s when that game was released when? 2000 whatever. And it is still, to this very day, one of the best war games. And at 7 or 8,000, and I didn't even got all. Was all I could find. A lot of pages disappeared. 8,000 or whatever, so nice, and campaigns. I mean, unfortunately, the Classic Commission doesn't have the linear campaign system. They have those dynamic campaigns, which are good, but they have their pros and cons. They don't have those, what I consider the best campaign standard ever. This mix of handmade missions in a progression tree. Yeah? If you lose or whatever, you might play mission 2B, while you have in between some stuff happening, like in Panzer Corps or whatever. I mean, cherry on top would be, of course, more management, like in a Steel Panthers game, where you can fix your forces and whatever. Yeah, Normandy also a ton. I mean, the third game, Afrika Korps, or the first game is Barbarossa Beyond Overlord. The first game is a bit technical, from a technical standpoint, a bit less sophisticated than the second and the third, which are almost identical. And but the third one has all theaters. It is Afrika Korps, but there's also Western Front. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios which got basically ported over from Beyond Overlord. There's a... wait, let me check the numbers. Oh, that folder I want to delete. $6,700 campaigns and scenarios for Barbarossa to Berlin. Okay, 2,000 for Afrika Korps, including what also Western Front. And I don't have all. And there's also campaigns. I don't have all. And 3,000 for Beyond Overlord. The community was so crazy back in the days. I think that was a peak of wargaming. No, that is scenarios and campaigns only. No mods. Mods you can download from the Internet Archive. That one dude, Alternate Wars, is the only guy who maintains all this stuff. Because all those web pages are dying. Or they're already dead. Yeah, exactly. I mean, of course there's vanilla ones inside. But the number is, I don't know, I can't tell you how much vanilla there's inside. But that was the peak of wargaming, I guess. I mean, Combat Mission 1 is still considered, Combat Mission 1 is even in the top list of the best 100 games. Even for some normies, yeah. Even for the non-wargamer, they realized, shit man, that was really crazy stuff. There were 20, I think, for, yeah, Tigers in the Hunt. That's also crazy. I mean, but that tells you how good it was, or how people look for a game like that. Despite being complete niche game, it received hundreds of scenarios, yeah. Custom made. I think on Matrix, it's hard to find another game that has more custom scenarios than Tigers in the Hunt. There's a ton of ASL conversions, campaigns. I mean, here custom scenarios. That's only custom scenarios without, no, that's the original ones. That's the original ones. Custom scenarios. Yeah, it's not 900 because there's always 2 files, so you can basically split by 2. It's even more. 450 scenarios. There's only custom ones, yeah? For a niche game like that, and campaigns Another 30 custom campaigns. Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, Combat Mission was peak, I think. Early 2000 or something like that, man. I can't imagine how those dudes, man, when Combat Mission was released, compared to games like, I mean, Steel Panda sure was not bad. Steel Pandas was basically the king back in the days. Peak tactical combat, and then you got this game. It was basically digital war board gaming. And it's still to this very day is unmatched formula. In Combat Mission 2 was again also a massive revolution. Probably the last revolution in wargaming, I would say. Yeah, of course, despite Tigers in the Hand. Yeah, I mean, Advanced Squad Leader is already existing, yeah, since that's also... I mean, the knowledge is now what? When did it come up? In the 70s, right? Early 70s or something. So you have 50 years of knowledge. Simply lacks many of those rules. Starter kit is not enough. Yeah, but it's with the difference that is still to this very day being developed. They're still working on ASL. The rules getting still refined by this multi-man MMP. What is it? Multi-man publishing. Manly Man Publishing. They're still working on it. Yeah. Avalon is all long gone. I don't know who. Yeah, I think it's the only classic left. Okay, perhaps there's some games like World in Flames or whatever, but I mean, from the 70s, probably the only game that survived so long and still has a solid community. And that crazy rulebook, yeah. That rulebook is gold worth. Somebody simply would translate it. I mean, they hold the rights, you can't simply do it one-to-one completely, yeah, but if somebody would approach those dudes. On the other hand, I don't know how big the market for it would be. For me, it would be a dream, yeah. Or many of those sport games. So Target for Tonight, Target for Today, and all those games that require so much time to check rules. Or to check some tables. Doesn't matter how proficient you are in ASL, when those dudes sitting there and spending so much time checking rules and whatever and tables. All of this could be automated. Dude missed again. The one dude we got. 4 tanks left. The tiger. Left, right. I mean, if that tiger's broke back, hopefully. It's difficult. We need to kill those things. I don't know how the outcome will be of those assaults. And how effective if we blast those buildings. Okay.
You're too late. No, there is Solitaire ASL. They also want to introduce that now, and they want to now re-release the rules, because it's a bit older. It didn't receive updates. That is exactly what the next thing they want to release, Solitaire ASL, because everybody now realized after COVID, everybody is now on a solitaire train, which makes sense. There's no wargamers left. I mean, I don't know anyone here. Nobody left. Who is there left to board gamers? I mean, exactly. I mean, the wargame community is dying. Years ago I was thinking, okay, it's now going up again. But somehow, I don't know, 23 or something, it was... No, perhaps not really, I don't know, perhaps... But I mean, definitely, games like Combat Mission, everything is now becoming more and more silent. All those web pages disappeared in the last years. All communities, even the Splits Wargaming Club is now gone. They're all gone. So there's absolutely no multiplayer community anymore left. There's of course left, yeah, there's some left, but yeah, finding somebody to play some sophisticated war game against, board war game, which takes a lot of time, is simply almost hard to achieve. They are now really on the solitaire train, and they probably also realized that for ASL. ASL has the solitaire ASL is very sophisticated when it comes to spawning and everything. It's a complete different rule set. But the rule set is already older, there's some modifications by the community, and this multi-man publishing, that is what they are working currently on. To re-release a new solitaire ASL. But still, for me, it's simply too much work. I don't know. I've watched there's people on YouTube that play solitaire ASL with some modernized rules. With the full rulebook, they're ASL pros. But yeah, it takes them 4 hours to get anything done. Yeah, the ASL starter kits are very popular. Yeah. Damn it. Okay, that squad can assault here. I need some dude on that Tony. Ah, wait. No, it's fine. 2 squads, okay. We need squads on those guys. Run! Screw you. Too slow. Sergeant, it was not a good idea, but you survived. Damn it. Pinned. Casualties. Ah, this is... Okay, no, I can't run into the... Do it! Holy moly, you daredevils, you! Because if you see that is sustained fire. If you run into that, you will receive fire. But there was the only possibility to get all tanks occupied for an assault.
think that is water. That is a river, but it's a road. Don't let those guys recover. Otherwise we have another platoon here. Could even close assault them. But it is only brush. I don't know if the guys in the buildings will see us. I guess they will see us. Shit, they got pinned. Which means they can't assault. Oh, okay, that problem was solved. They just appear? Huh? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, 705 Wolves of CS3. A lot of people, they, oh man, it's only one submarine and Silent Hunter 3 is better. I mean, both games have their strengths, but I find when it comes to peak realism, Silent Hunter 5 holds the candle, yeah. Which doesn't mean that Silent Hunter 3 is... AI is better than S, okay. I don't know. So long, perhaps I need to roll again with Silent Hunter 3. To getting all those formulas back into my head. Was pretty good at it one point. Could even blind shot ships. Without periscope. Something by calculation. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go! Let's move in, man. Shit, wenn wir the sergeant alone. What? Oh no, those units are pinned. The sergeant went in alone. Sergeant, man, that is Steiner. Oh man, but that is not good. Close combat sergeant. I didn't know that they can. No, can they close combat alone? I don't think so. Perhaps I can. Oh no, I think he will die. Oh, they're all pinned, those fucking pussies, man. The dude went in alone. I didn't see. I was thinking that. But close combat versus AFV. Man, if he blows it up, man, immediately Ritterkreuz. Instant Ritterkreuz. With Juwelen and what? Schwertern und Juwelen. Ja. Steiner! That scene where that one dude arrives in order to do here some hearts and minds, and then he's with that one heavily wounded soldier. He wants to give him the hand, one hand, and the one hand is missing, then he want to give him the other hand is missing, and then that dude is raising his feet. It's a good scene. Yeah, the sergeant died immediately. There was, I mean, the leaders alone didn't even know that they can alone attack. Damn it. Dude died instantly, man. So. But we could destroy that tank. Okay, so one tank with one AFV got immobilized. This one. Yeah, see, they're very vulnerable at night. That guy is immobilized and will probably blow up next turn. That tank died. Yeah, that tank is operational. And that here was bad, yeah. Shit. Yeah, man, that is... At night, and that's also what many games don't get right, simply is the interaction between infantry and tanks. So only combat mission. Klavi team takes a complete joke in that regard, man. But that dude is a tank lover. He thinks tanks won World War II, while World War II was mostly an infantry war. I mean, you must be a bit misinformed if you think. Still, there was a lot of tanks, also but consider compared to the infantry force. Infantry is, I don't know, super useless in that game, almost. They don't have any support weapon, AT guns or whatever. Because the terrain simulation is simply too abstract. Simply some hills with trees. You can't hide them, they're getting nuked by tanks even from afar. So, but that is what most games get wrong. So also Armored Brigade has the same problem. Too tank-centric. They can't get it right. Infantry, if they don't carry some ATGM or whatever, they are useless. Well, in combat mission, but also here. Yeah, if you, for example, drive as a tank here, and there's an infantry unit sitting here in the woods, the infantry unit might take your tank out, yeah? That's how it goes. They come close to you, so you need to watch out. So in combat mission is also very dangerous, every dude. They perhaps might not penetrate your tank, but they might knock out, might immobilize it. Even a Tiger or whatever. That's how it goes. Tanks without infantry support. There's a reason why you don't see them. At least in World War II. Not like here, Ukraine Warman, where they send single tanks out that spend their entire ammunition on some trees and then go back. Yeah, there was a lot. Also, handmade. I read the manual of the German manual of self-made stuff. Was quite crazy. For example, like putting, like using a regular soldier cover, a blanket, yeah, putting it into something flammable, putting it on the rear of a tank, and then putting it on fire in order to drown the engine. Or putting some shit into the tracks. There was a lot of they were quite sophisticated already back in days. With mines, using mine snakes, where you put a mine on a rope, on a rope, and then you pull that mine behind you. Either you wait somewhere when a tank comes, or you can basically even push that thing into the tank, because you can't deploy the mine, of course, that easily against a tank. You can't simply throw it in front. Because you might avoid it, or you might die. So you rather use it with a rope. A lot of tank. There was even, I mean, the Germans even had a close combat badge for those dudes. I mean, later they rewarded those close combat badges also 4 people who killed tanks with a Panzerfaust. So it was then a bit sketched numbers. But in the early war, I mean, the Germans didn't even had proper anti-tank weapons. They had that shitty anti-tank rifle. But that thing was outdated already in France. That's it. So you had to use your own stuff, especially considering the amount of Soviet tanks. The Panzerfaust, Panzerschreck, they were introduced later in late 43 or something, or what was it, 44? Even. So this is also what a lot of games don't get right. It's overestimating what tanks can do, especially buttoned up tanks. But even open, if you're open, so how many tank commanders died being shot because they couldn't make shit out. So they opened the hatch to check and then they got shot. So it's also when I see those tank-centric games in World War II, we're not talking here about some crazy modern thermal tank, man, with ultra rotation speed and panoramic thermals. And then already can't tell, those dudes have no clue. And yeah, I mean, what should I expect from the rest? Nice, okay, that is good. I think they can finish those dudes. We can even... That was okay, a bit unfortunate. But Sergeant post-mortem here will be rewarded with the Kreuz, man. Dude jumped on the... But I wonder if there was even a chance. I didn't know that a leader alone can attack and close assault. But true, I remember I assaulted a leader with a leader. Was a duel, yeah, a duel. Between a lieutenant and Steiner. What happened to the infantry? Oh. They simply... okay. Okay, let's save. That was now hitting my morale hard, seeing simply that counter disappearing. I was thinking it's a bug. No, they went from full squad to 0 in one attack. Yeah. That is also bitter. Okay, I will come back with let me install that game.